stand-up comedy. I'm here to apologize for a couple of things. So let's just get it. I'm just going to start with it. The first thing I'd like to apologize for is when I was like 2 years old, I supported the NATO-backed U.S. invasion of Iraq. Now, you're probably saying, Sam, how could you do that? It was obviously an oil war. Guys, I didn't know that. I was 1 year old. I wasn't very well versed in geopolitics at the time. So all I'm asking is, listen, hear me out. That's all I'm asking, all right? Here's my reason. When George Bush said to the American people, he said, Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction, and I know that for a fact. He said that. I said, well, that's kind of the president. He's not allowed to lie. Again, right? I was like 8 months old, so I did not know the president could lie. Another thing. Another thing. I didn't know Iraq was a country. All right. At this time, I was 6 months old. I thought that there were only 4 countries on the planet: the United States, Mexico, Egypt, and Canada. I didn't know it spread beyond those 4. Why Egypt? We border Mexico and Canada. Why Egypt? The pyramids, dumbass. When Dick Cheney said to Congress, the only reason that they would be buying high-grade aluminum is to build nuclear-capable ICBMs in the U.S. homeland, I said, you know what, Dick? You're damn right. Not because it's necessary in a dictatorship to make no mistakes or you die. Obviously, it's for nukes. Obviously. Guys, I was 4 months old. Sam, could you have not, watched the TV and turned the TV on and see what's happening on the news? Not really, I'll be honest. I've been lying to you. I was not 8 months old. I was not 4 months old. I was brand new. I didn't know how to work a TV remote. Sam, you can't see the TV. Could you have, listened to the radio? No! I lied again. I wasn't even born yet. But I was still extremely pro-war. Could you not have listened to the radio? Guys, I was in the womb. You were all there once. Do you remember getting a great radio signal? I don't think so. Also, I'm not being defensive about it. You're all being fucking rude to me. If anyone should be up here apologizing, you all. Anyways, setting that aside, the second thing I wanted to apologize for was an apparent red flag of mine. I didn't know it was one until I was recently on the bus and I was eavesdropping on people, as one does, and I overheard someone say, it's a red flag if a man hasn't seen the Barbie movie. I'm a big, strong man. So I've not seen the Barbie movie, but it's not for lack of trying, all right? I had tickets to go see it with my mom, and then my grandma died. Thanks a lot, Judy. Consider it. No one ever talks about the silver lining of losing a grandparent that's very close and dear to you. That, of course, is you get their dishes and their forks and knives. No one ever talks about that, and they should. Because it might not be an equal exchange, but it's a pretty good deal. Going to my grandma's funeral reminded me of the first funeral I went to in my entire life. I was 2 years old, genuinely this time. And my grandma Edie passed away, my grandmother's mother. And I was in this, I was really confused because I was 2, I didn't really know what death was, I didn't fully understand the concept. I knew people died, but I thought that there were only 2 ways to go, The first being, you turn exactly 100 and drop dead immediately. 100 and just boom. The second was, of course, you're a U.S. Marine who gets killed in Edie was not 100 and she was not a Marine. So I was obviously, perplexed. But I'm in this big Catholic church. She's not Catholic, or I'm not Catholic. She was. I've never had to. Everyone always talks about, oh, I grew up Catholic. I feel left out, guys. They are. I never had to go to church except for in this one situation. Anyways, I'm sitting in the pew next to my mom, and I'm obviously confused. I'm bewildered. And I turn to my mom and I go, Mom, what's with that box up there? Who's in that? I don't understand. And she goes, oh, Sam, that's your Grandma Edie. She passed away. And I go, this person has no fucking clue what she's talking about. I have to go up the food chain. Who's right in front of my mom? Oh, that's my grandmother right there. Hey, Mama. Mama. Hey, Mama! She turns around, what? Sammy, what? What do you want? I'm like, Mama, why is Edith in that box? I don't understand. Now, keep in mind, echoing Catholic Church, I say this, boom, it echoes out. And, I mean, you're all Catholic, you all get it, right? Everybody turns around and looks at me, because they're all wondering the exact same question. Why is Edith in that fucking box? No one knows, only Mama does. And she goes, Sammy, you can't ask that. Why? I still don't know why she was in there. What the fuck? No, she didn't explain. Everyone in that goddamn church was wondering the exact same question. And she denied us all the same thing. I know this much. I know that, for some reason, made my grandpa laugh. And he turned around, he turned to me, and he said, nice one, kid, and he fist bumped me. Anyway, yeah, he's dead now, too. That's how I learned there was a third way to die. Getting crushed by a giant falling grand piano Looney Tunes. That's my set, everyone. Thank you so much. My favorite comedians in the Comedians Western Club, Robert Sprague. Yeah!